Hey guys, just wanted to do an impromptu video about an aspect of target panic that I don't really hear very many people talk about. What I hear most people address for the cure is to do blank bail shooting, where you're either removing your sight and or combination of drawing back, eyes closed, and working on the mechanics of the release to build that as muscle memory. It does work if you absolutely cannot break a clean shot with your chosen release. But I have spent time, 2 months, over many years of blank bailing. But when I go to aim on target, all of that comes back. That anticipation of your sight, your pin, leaving the dot, or when you see it get close to the dot, you fire off the shot. Everything that you did with blank bailing to break a clean shot goes away. So I've personally scrapped that from my routine when I am struggling with that anticipation of that visual of looking and aiming at the target and freezing off the spot or pushing it into the shot as I release. So one thing you can do is get a big enough backstop to where you're not concerned if you do whiff a shot, you're not breaking arrows and missing the whole target completely. But also the target itself, get a big enough bullseye that while you're aiming, your pin, even though you're having movement, is not leaving that dot. And it does help to shoot a tension style release like a Carter Evolution or a hinge. So both of those two styles are what help me, in addition to having a bigger target and then a bigger aiming bullseye, to put my mind at an ease, to reduce that level of stress and anticipation. And I'm not caring where I hit on that target whatsoever. I do notice that my groups are fairly decent and a lot tighter without that anticipation of the pin leaving the spot. So it's just something that I've been thinking about lately, that I don't think that aspect of target panic is addressed enough. And I have found that the people that I've taught to that say they suffer from it, I ask them, some questions, do you have a tough time punching the trigger? No, I release it pretty smoothly and good. They freeze off of the spot, or they pass shoot when they see that pin go past there. So that's my 2 cents on it. I've been trying to get as many arrows in here in October before the second Idaho winter hits. Side note, I just started shooting this release again today. Y'all see me shoot hinges, tensions, thumbs, index releases, but I got to thinking today, a year, 2, 3, I guess it could be longer than that. I remember shooting a Bowtech CPXL, and I felt super comfortable in my game. All my shots were breaking clean. I didn't have that anticipation that I've been having as of lately. And although shooting my other hinge and tension have been helping, my game it's been right here. It hasn't been where I felt it like it was a couple years ago. So I thought about it today, and I was shooting this specific hinge that worked super well for me. It's set super hot, so very sensitive, goes off very early, but there's no click on it, which I've grown to like a click, but like I said, it wasn't feeling it. So I've been shooting like 30-40 arrows with this today, and I've been super happy. I've actually been breaking nocks and ripping veins with it. So maybe that's my key. So I guess where I was going with that side note was that, yeah, it's cool to try different things, different techniques, see if you can elevate your game, but also go back in your memory bank and see if you can remember something that worked really well for you that you went away from for whatever reason, just because it's fun to do different things. and pick it up, try it again, see if it works for you. But it's a good day of shooting. Wind's not too bad, so that always helps. No binos, but that looked pretty center X. We'll go down and see what these two actually are, but I'm not having that stress. I'm letting go of the worries of all the bad crap that can happen, letting go the fact that I could miss and not put them in the X. Who cares? What matters is, am I happy and proud of myself with the sight picture, for one, and that this broke cleanly back here, and that in my head I know that I did everything possible to make a clean shot. Stressful shooting sucks. It really does. It takes the fun out of it when there's just all this built up worry. Good height. Sailed outside of the white at 9 o'clock. Let's go see. All right. So first shot just below the X. Second shot about 3-4 inches left. I felt that was a little bit long of a hold there. No worries though. I wasn't stressing it. I was just continuing to pull, continuing to execute. I'll have to work on my shot timing and stuff so that I'm not running out of oxygen and having the bow arm move more. But in my head, that guy was a 10. It was a clean shot. I didn't cheat it. So there you go.